Hey guys, Gary Raab here with Miami Music Television. I'm honored to be sitting next to the one and only Kid Rock. How are we doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Quick question.
Hmm?
I know you've done it all. You've done hip hop, rock, southern rock, and country, and you've done it all well. How?
I guess I'm just creatively confused. I've always just followed my heart with music. Whatever inspires me. Sometimes that's just what I start writing. Something that gives me the feel of another great song or a great experience. And I was just as a DJ when I was very young, I started melding a lot of different musics together. And as I became a better songwriter and singer and everything else, it just kept it fresh and exciting for me to be able to jump genres and just make the music that I wanted to make, not really have to be pigeonholed into, as artists, you hear all the time that people don't want to get pigeonholed into one thing, and I really took that literally.
All right, cool. So if you can go back in time and work with any artist, seeing as though you're such a crossover king, who would that be?
Oh, I don't know, man. Probably hanging out with Elvis would be pretty fun. I can imagine that would be cool. There's so many great people from the Hank Williams to even some cats that are still with us, but maybe back in their heyday, like a Chuck Berry or Fats Domino or somebody. It's just so much, maybe to be around when some of that Motown magic was going on, or to see a young Stevie Wonder. There's just so much. It's a very tough question.
All right. Well, what was it like to work with T.I. and Mary J. Blige on the song "Care"?
That was great. Ti had been chasing me down for a while, really wanting to do something together. So, as much as the music I'd been making, I guess as I've been getting older, is veered away from hip hop a little bit. Um, it was kind of interesting, to have all these younger generation rappers come and asking me to do stuff with them. And Ti, we met and started hanging out, and he's got a really good heart. That kid, he's a great kid, and so I did something for him. And then when we were writing the Care song, I thought, man, this would be really cool to have a girl on here and just try to take this song to another place. And I even went outside the box there. Me and Mary J had been talking about doing something for years, and that song just looked like the right thing to do. And I did it with Martina McBride here in America, and me and Mary J did a version for Europe, and Ti sit in the middle of both of them, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right, cool. Well, I know you have the Chill and the Most Crows coming up in next month. What can we expect out of that?
That thing, we didn't know what to expect the first year when I signed them. Said, okay, we'll do it. Being on a boat with 2,500 of your biggest fans, and you didn't know what to expect. It's just either going to be the best time or it's going to be challenging. And it turned out to be one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life. And I think everybody on that cruise will say the same. And and when you really break it down and think about it, to be with 2,000-3,000 people who really love your music and get what you're all about, and it's just it's just a lot of love on that boat. It's gonna so I really dove into it this year, and we're getting some really fun bands to come on there, even bringing some comedians. Got some fun theme nights. We're gonna do Mardi Gras night because we're leaving out of New Orleans this year. We're gonna do Represent night where people wear their favorite sports jerseys or show represent their hometowns or their countries wherever they're from, and we're gonna do Kid Rock night, which should be funny. Everyone dressed up like me running around the boat. And then I think we're doing Hillbilly Stomp night with just overalls and Daisy Dukes, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of great music, great people. I mean, to really be that close with your fans, these are the hardcore ones, because it's not cheap to go on this thing. You're talking $1,500, and it's people's vacation for a year, and I understand that. So we try to give them, a time that they'll never forget for the rest of their lives, and it's equally as fun for me and the band and everybody. It's just like I said, a whole lot of love on that boat, a lot of fun, a lot of music, a lot of drinking. It's a good time.
All right, cool. Well, this is going to be the last question for you. Miami Music Television is a show geared toward up-and-coming musical artists. If there was one piece of advice that you could give to these people, what would it be?
Write good songs. It's really that simple. I get asked all the time by younger kids who are trying to get into this business and have a song to sing, and You know, you can do all the promotion you want and go to every radio station and, you know, press up a CD or get a Pro Tool system, anything. It's all irrelevant if you don't have, you know, something to say and something that moves people, you know. And when you touch on that, when you write that song, it'll move yourself. And when you see it start moving other people, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You know, it's just practice your craft and write good music. Make people feel it.
Well, guys, you heard it from Kid Rock yourself. The best piece of advice is to go ahead and write good songs. I'm Gary Raab. This is Kid Rock. It's Miami Music Television. We're out. Thanks again.